Good morning or good afternoon. My name is Théo Fortin and I work for the AIVP, the International Association for Port Cities. Today, we're again together for the next episode of our video interview series, the MAGPIE Talks. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most crucial transport modalities when it comes to greening logistics, the inland waterways transport. Barging has had an increasingly instrumental role when it comes to have less carbon in transportation. And today we're going to talk about it with Khalid TACHI from the EICB, the Expertise and Innovation Center for Barging. Good morning, Khalid.
Good morning, Theo. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, we're really pleased to have you on board today. And I will start with a very simple first question. Could you introduce yourself in a few words and tell us what is the role of EICB in the MAGPIE project?
Yes, my name is Khalid TACHI and I work for EICB, Expertise Innovation Center for Inland Barging, a non-profit organization that has Dutch neutral entity that tries to support the innovation within inland waterway transport in the broadest sense, whether it's energy transition or logistic improvement or human resources. But the focus, the last 5 years and upcoming 5 years, I think, would be more generally on energy transition. And we try to do this by creating partnerships where in the pre-competitive phase of technology is being developed and made ready to market for inland waterway or its stakeholders.
And are there some MAGPIE demonstrations that you would like to highlight when it comes to barging?
Yes, within the MAGPIE project, we have luckily 4 very important demonstrations dedicated for inland waterway, and they are related actually to the future scope of inland waterway transport when it comes to energy transition, but also from the logistic part. And there are within the 10 demonstrations foreseen within MAGPIE, 3 dedicated to inland waterway. The first one is about bunkering of ammonia with an inland vessel for a seagoing vessel. So it's very important to gain knowledge about, let's say, ammonia is a new energy carrier, but it's also a commodity in the future for inland barging. So this will be a very important demonstrator to gain knowledge about safety regulations and the operational aspect, etc. The second one is about also very important future energy carriers like batteries and hydrogen. How interportable are those energy carriers on the same vessel? For example, depending on the circumstance, whether it's the density of the energy or the availability at a certain day of this energy carrier, is it possible for inland barges to switch easily from one energy carrier to the other? And this is very important aspect also within the MAGPIE project. And the third one is about more logistic oriented, but also future-proof making of these vessels. Autonomous sailing can be a solution for personnel shortage or for barges, but also more logistic efficiency and also the autonomous transshipment on board or off board of these inland barges is very important. So those are very important demonstrators for inland barging within the MAGPIE project.
Beyond the MAGPIE project, I believe that EICB is also active in other European projects. Could you mention some of them and tell us if there are some synergies?
Yes, we are indeed involved both, let's say, national, transnational, but also European projects for specifically for inland waterway transport. And to categorize some of them are more oriented on the policy part of this energy transition team or logistic efficiency or smart logistic systems, and the other ones are more, let's say, technical oriented. For example, Platina 3 which just finished before the summer, was more a coordination support action where the policy is being developed and support of the European Commission. And luckily, we have the opportunity to go through with this work within Platina 4. And also within Platina 4, the scope is narrowed to mostly energy transition and smart logistic systems, where in the past the human parts or the human resource part or the river dedicated information was part of this. And more technical project like needs where for different type of waterborne transport, simulation is being developed, which energy carrier needs which density or network infrastructure to become technologically and economically viable. More recent started projects which are directly interlinked with the MAGPIE project, for example, the River project, where we try to demonstrate 6 vessels. Part of these vessels is retrofitted, part is new build, but also container, tanker, and bulk carrier, to demonstrate on hydrogen, compressed hydrogen with fuel cell technology. And there is then the link with MAGPIE project with this interportability of. The other project is Synergetics, which looks at which technologies are the most efficient ones when it comes to retrofitting of existing vessels, supporting the path to zero emission in 2050. And this looks at different aspects like combustion of alternative fuels like methanol, but also more efficient hydrodynamics or improved and optimized energy management system on board.
I wish you good luck with all these projects, and we hope you have a great success. Thank you so much, Khalid, for sharing these insights with us.
Thank you to you.
I also would like to thank all the people who have watched this video, and I say see you next month for the next video of our series. Bye-bye.